This is our clean and intake manifold, full of black gunge and soot. Yeah, put a tin of that in here. Only £1. Oven cleaner and a full kettle of hot water. Clean it out, tip it out. I did that in me exhaust thing as well. Me one of these. Did that in there. Spotless inside that now. Proper clean. Off a Crafter. 2007. I'm doing a video on this because there's no one done any videos on it, on any of this really. Everything I've had to figure out myself. The third oxygen sensor, which was my problem on the car, was on the manifold. There's the turbo. That comes off there. You'll really struggle getting them bolts out as well that go on the back, go on the bottom of that there. There's 4 bolts. Yeah, absolute nightmare to get undone, but did it anyway. And then the third sensor, the oxygen sensor, which no one told me about. 1 second. Goes in there. There it is. And that's the one that throws the code up. It said PB20 something or other. Absolute nightmare. So to get to, this is what I had to take off to get to this sensor to change it. Yeah, I had to cut it off. I'm gonna get a new one. To get to that, you've got two. You got two on the exhaust. You got one at the top of this here. The one nearest to you, that's the temperature sensor, and the one at the back is the oxygen sensor. Actually, on that end it is. On the back there, oxygen sensor. These are the pipes that go down and test the thing to the switch, to the temperature pressure switch. Yeah, that goes in there. Then you have the oxygen sensor on there. I think it was that way around or the other way around anyway. But one of them temperature things there. There's one there, and then there's one on the actual exhaust further down. Oh, was that the one I just showed you down there? Anyway, and then there's a third one, that's 2, and there's a third one that goes in here. And it's not called, it's called the gas temperature sensor. Yeah, and that's the one that was causing me my issues. Apparently, bank 3 or something, or whatever it is. But to get to that, I had to take absolutely everything, and studs missing in my one there, so I'm going to have to buy a new stud to put that in there, because it was only 2 bolts holding the turbo on. Yeah, so I hope this helps somebody to if you come across this issue where it says what does it say now? It says sensors detecting whatever, EGR delete. EGR deleted, not deleted, EGR deactivated. That's what it was, EGR deactivated. And it was because of this, I'm hoping it's because of this sensor that goes underneath the actual car, just to the side of the sump. There's 2 plugs underneath there. Yeah, one goes to the rear sensor on the exhaust, and one goes to this number 3. Yeah. So I hope that helps somebody. All right, cheers.